I've DIY'd every inch of this apartment. My landlord understands that this is a place that I live in and I pay my rent every month, so why shouldn't I make it a space that I love? The vibe of my apartment is sort of like a warm or neutral maximalism. There's a lot of stuff and a lot of textures and a lot of patterns. I'm Imani of Imani at Home, a home and lifestyle content creator. I've lived in my apartment for 3 years. It's a studio apartment and I really love it.
This episode is brought to you by our book, Never Too Small, Reimagining Small Space Living. 30 projects that will inspire you as you look to transform your own space. Now shipping worldwide from the US, Europe, and Australia.
My apartment is in the northwest section of DC. I'm in a neighborhood called Glover Park. It's close to going to the grocery store, to my friends, to really good bars, and really good vintage shopping. I decided a long time ago that my security deposit was with God. I have washed my hands of it. I do not think about it. That said, I do want to be respectful that I don't own this place. So for all of my bigger DIYs, I did get permission to do all of these things. When you walk into my apartment, it's kind of a tight space. To add a little bit of fun, I painted the black Dalmatian spots. On one side, there is the IKEA stall cabinet that houses all of my daily things that I need. On the left side is a closet that I use as a space to hold all of my DIY supplies. As you step deeper into the apartment, I have my big old comfy couch that I love. There is a coffee table that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, and then a rug that I found on eBay. On top of the couch are 2 large-scale art pieces that I made. This was one of the first DIYs that I ever did. Under my TV, there's a French provincial dresser. Even though it doesn't really match with anything else in the apartment, it really gives that eclectic feel that I love. Because I live in a studio apartment, my bed and my living room are all in the same area, but the bed is sort of tucked into one corner. The bed is from IKEA. It's the Gajora bed. One side of it has a very high rail, which provides a barrier between the entryway, living room, and the bedroom. It also doubles as a drying rack for a lot of the laundry. I decked out my dining room with a Scalamandra peel and stick wallpaper. It's the sort of zebra pattern that was made popular by Wes Anderson. It's really important to me to have sentimental pieces in my apartment. So in the dining room, I have my grandmother's china cabinet that I inherited about a year ago. But on the other side is my grandfather's cane. I had it custom framed. On one side, I have my grandma, and on the other side, I have my grandpa. They're just in that space with me. If you pass through the built-in bookcases, you'll enter the galley kitchen. I was obsessed with the idea of having a pink kitchen, so I went with Monticello Rose by Benjamin Moore and then added contact paper to the countertops and backsplash so that I could have that marble look. The wall above the stove used to be blank. It was completely open, but I went to Home Depot and I had these shelves cut down to house all of my cups and plates. When I moved in, my kitchen had these nickel pulls and they didn't really fit my taste, so I had them switched out for these antique bronze pulls. This was a super quick and easy way to make the space more of my own. I have a separate hallway where my main closet and bathroom are. To make the closet more interesting, I did add a really fun patterned wallpaper. It's open to everyone, so it needs to have a little bit of something going on. My bathroom was sort of one of those standard 1940s style bathrooms, and that's just not really my style, so I used another Scalamandra print. And then on the bottom half, I installed this pasted beadboard wallpaper and painted it this dark brown color. I personally think that small space living is perfect for a single person. It's large enough for me to host my friends and my family and have a dog, but it's not so big that it's overwhelming to furnish or clean or live in. The reality is that 300 square feet is never going to feel like 900 square feet, so you might as well focus on making your apartment feel special and beautiful. Something that you want to do in your apartment that is a little bit more than painting or putting up picture frames, you definitely want to just reach out to your landlord, offer to do the work, offer to maybe pay for it yourself. I really don't know that many landlords that would deny a good tenant the opportunity to stay in an apartment longer by making it a space that they love.
Is your rented apartment made to be featured on Never Too Small? If so, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.